Hi, Miss J. Hope everything is fine. This is Jaycee here. Okay, so we are doing a presentation for ResDev tutorials. So I'll start off with like what you assigned for tutorial 2, Ngee Polytechnic HMS. Okay, for our current resource are basically more of humans, which is our student, staff, alumni, and our stakeholder such as Ngee Poly and Ngee Kongsi. Like for facility is one of our resources, also capital, and funding is also our resources, like funding from governments or Ngee Kongsi. Yeah, for mission and goals of this project is to raise fund for the needy students, and it also allow our students, MP students, to contribute back to the community by allowing them to have an educational value in it. It also brings joys to the life of those underprivileged and needy elderly at the homes or underprivileged people. And lastly, it impacts HMS values, serving the community and social responsibility. Yes. Next, I'll hand my time to Ellie.
Hi, Ms. J. This is Alyson. So the monetary benefits and non-monetary benefits from this project, the outreach project that we did for orientation last year, is that there's branding and publicity for HMS particularly, because like it came out in the newspapers, and it's also like this project was in line with HMS's values, and it also forges ties with external organizations such as partners and potential partners, because by working with them, we are kind of like tapping on their resources, and they are also tapping on our resources, so it's like working with partners. And lastly, an educational benefit for students. It's also an educational benefit for students because they learn about social and community involvement, and also they know about the issues in Singapore and the values that we should have, like having social responsibility. Now I'll pass my time over to Faith.
Hi, Miss Jenny. Okay, for this section on collaborating, we had 2 points of view. So the first point of view is for collaboration. Firstly, we suggested the Children's Cancer Foundation. Basically, we will go down to the Cancer Foundation Center and just like interact with the children there while making balloons. We thought of this because we thought it was like a very minimal amount of people who actually went to the elderly homes to interact with them, whereas the rest of us had to sell balloons. So like to include more students to be able to get this like social service experience, we were thinking of collaborating with another organization, and to like show diversity besides the elderly, like we decided to target like children. But however, we remember that Tan Chin Tuan is like very focused on the disabled and also the elderly. So in order to like improve on this, we decided to focus on maybe the Society for the Physically Disabled, specifically the children, so that it matches with Tan Chin Tuan's like CSR. So and our reasons for like not for collaboration is actually, if a lot of people are going to these homes and like interacting with the people, lesser people will be out there actually selling the balloons, and this might cause a loss in the amount of funds we actually raise for beyond social services. So like both sides has its pros and cons. So now I'll pass my time to Esther, where she'll talk to you about tutorial 1.
Hi, Miss Jenny. Okay, so for tutorial 1, why do you think most arts organizations are NPOs, non-profit organizations? Firstly, we think that it's because they are generally unsustainable on their own, in the sense that like the production costs are really high, and because usually the amount of money coming in from like sponsors and donations is not a lot, not enough to cover like these production costs. And that's why like it's very hard for an arts organization to break even already. and that's why all the money that they have will have to go into maintaining the organization, like the production, admin, all that stuff. And that's like the first reason why we think so. Next is because arts, this is more like economic kind of like reason. Arts is a luxury versus necessity. Because right now in Singapore, we feel that like the mindset is not, it's still like arts cannot bring you like a salary.
It's
like,
good to have.
yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a necessity in our lives. That's why companies may not be so willing to invest unless they are really like patrons of the arts already. That's why it's a bit harder to get like new sponsors and donors, and also like individuals. We have to find them lah, but as of now I think not many are willing to patronize the arts as well. That's why it's less money coming in than there is going out to covering all the costs that an organization needs. Yes, and now I'll pass my time over to XinHui, who will continue.
Hi, Miss Jenny. So I will talk about the visual arts company and why most of the galleries are for profit. Firstly, art galleries and non-profit organizations have different goals and functions. Usually, non-profit arts organizations, they have social cause as their mission and vision, whereas art galleries do not have. Art galleries' main focus is on profit maximization through selling of works, artworks, or exhibitions or selling of tickets. And they are usually they do not require funds or government funding from so they are already making a profit, unlike a non-profit arts organization where they need funding and extra money from outside. And also it's safe on paperwork because you have to request for IPC and everything to be a non-profit organization. So yeah, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, Jenny.
Get well soon.
Yeah, please get well soon. Rest
Okay.
well.
Bye.
Bye.